Hello, everybody. So who wants a stablecoin in the Cardano ecosystem? I see a few of you do, because we need it, right? Everything revolves around it eventually. And Jed will be the first. So Jed is built on Cardano, powered by COTI. I'm Shahaf, Bar-Geffen, CEO for COTI, and I'm here to present it. We have another session at 3 p.m. at Auditorium A, where I'll give all the alpha. And this conversation will be a bit more a deep dive to how an over-collateralized algorithmic stablecoin like Jed actually works. So yes, big words, right? What does it mean to be over-collateralized? What does it mean to be an algorithmic stablecoin? I'll dive into that. Jed is developed by IOG, amazing team, and powered and issued by COTI. For those of you who don't know COTI, we're an enterprise-grade layer 1. We are using direct acyclic graph. We have our own consensus mechanism called proof of trust, which is eco-friendly. And we'll build multiple products in our ecosystem, like COTI Pay, ADA Pay, etc. And native assets are coming to COTI pretty soon. Other than that, one of the big pillars, which is associated with Jed in our ecosystem, is called COTI's Treasury, which is an app where you deposit your native assets to gain rewards that are coming from all of our activities in the ecosystem. And that is also being upgraded this year. Great. We have a very long-lasting relationship with Cardano. We are the ones that have built ADA Pay, C-Fund's first VC investment, and we are powering Jed. So I know everybody knows what a stablecoin is. I don't want to dive into that. But we have fiat-backed stablecoins, and some will be introduced to Cardano ecosystem. And the issue with that, as we've seen, is trust, right? It is a centralized system that has been failing us recently. And fiat means regulation, it means centralization, and all other sorts of issues. And you're not benefiting from it at all when you think about it. You're not part of the mechanism. You can just use the stablecoin. And it's great, and it's a great initiative. We have crypto collateralized stablecoins. What's the issue there? Well, crypto is volatile. So you can only be as stable as the thing you're holding to, right? And that's a known issue. Then we have algorithmic stablecoins, which is very capital efficient and overall a great idea, but the design makes all the difference, as we've seen with Luna, right? So how do you fix all of that? And this is what Jed is aiming to do. We're using crypto as collateral, but seriously over-collateralizing to get stability, right? This is pricey. But then we have, like in an algorithmic stablecoin, another token that can actually benefit those who provide this pricey stability. It is called Shen. So why do we need Jed? DeFi, microfinance, right? Lending and borrowing, payments, everything. We need Jed because in these times of volatility, you want a safe haven from volatility. You want to hold a stable asset, but still remain on the Cardano network. So we need it, right? And we need something that is community-driven, meaning the community that provides ADA to this smart contract should be benefiting from it. And this is what we have with Jed. So I've mentioned Jed. Shen is actually the token that you hold because you are giving ADA to the smart contract, providing stability, and you should be rewarded. So Shen is not stable at all. And this is a token that you hold to get mint and burn rewards, equity rewards, etc. I'm going to run a quick video and then dive into the details.
Hey everyone! In this video, we will explain what an algorithmic stablecoin is, what Jed is, and how the Jed stablecoin will factor into COTI's ecosystem. First, what is a stablecoin? A stablecoin is a type of cryptocurrency that has a mechanism to stabilize its own price while being pegged to other asset value. Most commonly, stablecoins are used to represent the value of fiat currencies, such as the US dollar, but their value can also be linked to precious metals, stocks, or other cryptocurrencies. There are a few stability mechanisms to peg tokens to in order to make them stable. One of those solutions is performed by an algorithmic mechanism. An algorithmic stablecoin maintains stability through a combination of collateral and a reserve token. The rules by which the algorithm performs its actions are defined by smart contracts. Now that we understand what an algorithmic stablecoin is, let's look at how Jed's advanced algorithm works. The cryptocurrency that will be backing Jed is ADA. In order to mint the Jed stablecoin, the user will need to interact with the smart contract by sending ADA to its address. After, the contract will send Jed back to the user. Let's assume ADA is worth $2 and Jed is worth $1. So, in order to mint 1 Jed, the user needs to send 0.5 ADA to the contract. This process can be repeated. Users can send more and more ADA to the contract and get more Jed. This is how the contract builds its pool. If the user wants to sell 1 Jed, he will send it back to the contract, which will then burn the Jed and sends back the amount of ADA that is equivalent to $1. As there might be a fluctuation in the price of ADA, there may not be enough ADA in the contract to give back to the Jed holders. That's where Shen comes into the picture. Shen is the reserve coin in charge of providing extra reserves for the pool. Unlike the Jed stablecoin, Shen is not pegged to a specific asset and its price can fluctuate. It is basically funding the smart contract with enough ADA to cover its fluctuation, ensure price stability, and guarantee the collateralization rate. Having a reserve coin is crucial for the success of the stablecoin. By minting Shen, the holders provide a service of stability to Jed users. In order to do so, they won't be able to redeem Shen for ADA for as long as the reserve ratio is below the minimum amount defined by the contract. This is because Jed holders have priority to redeem their stablecoins for ADA. The smart contract also won't allow the minting of new Shen tokens once a reserve ratio gets to the maximum amount defined, in order to avoid diluting the rewards to Shen holders. The fees associated with minting and burning Jed and Shen will be collected and sent to an ADA pool. Shen holders then get a share of this pool as an incentive for their participation in maintaining the stablecoin peg ratio. In addition, as the pool grows from people transacting, the reserve also grows, which increases liquidity and the price of the reserve coin. Every transaction will also be subject to operating fees that will be paid in ADA and deducted from the initial deposit. These operating fees will be converted into COTI and streamlined into the COTI treasury to be distributed as rewards to its users. I hope this video gives you a better understanding of the Jed stablecoin and how it will factor into COTI's ecosystem. Stay COTI!
Site is live, by the way, if you want to interact with it more, read the white paper. Quickly summarizing, when we are at a healthy ratio of 4x to 8x over collateralization, you can burn and mint Jed as you please, and you can also burn and mint Shen and be part of this ecosystem and gain rewards. When we are above 8x, right, we are super stable, you can't mint Shen anymore. Those who are already in the pool will enjoy all the benefits, but that's it. That train has left the station for Shen holders. Obviously, you can still mint and burn Jed. If we are below 4x, we incentivize people to provide more stability by allowing you to mint Shen, right? But you can always burn Jed. In fact, when you look at this, you can see that you can always burn Jed and get your ADA back. This is important. This is what it means to be an over-collateralized algorithmic stablecoin. Right, I want to quickly, I think we all understand how the reserve contract works by now, but the last 30 seconds I want to focus on the ecosystem. Jed is a baby elephant, right? It comes to the world and it already has 40 partnerships with all DEXs, data, yield platform, launchpads, music, NFT gaming, etc., etc. It is very easy to be part of the Jed ecosystem. You can just do contact at JedXYZ or speak with Vlad and Efrat that are here and be part of this revolution. Thank you very much.